same. Faith, culture, talking sports, get it in your brain. We might debate the golden and tell you that Jesus reigns. Then knock an episode about the part we not the same. Culture not the same, boy, I feel like Robert Dean. And just like Robert been redeemed, glory to the King. I feel like C might get this music with faith in it. Put the word on 808, I'm talking great. Steph Curry with the shot, boy, I'm talking long distance. Boy, you messing with a Grizzly, you would think I played in Memphis. We be going back and forth, this life's arena playing tennis. But it's LLC's up in this thing, that means we stand on tennis. This the podcast, and we call it not the same. Yeah, this the podcast, not the same. Faith, culture, talking sports, get it in your brain. We might debate the golden and tell you that Jesus reigned. Then knock an episode about the part we not the same.
Yo, we are back. Episode, I don't know.
78.
Episode 78 of the Not the Same Sports Show, hosted by this one word, see, Micah, that one word over there, Sunshine. And we are live here for another Not the Same Sports Show. Listen, man, we're going to have a good time tonight. Without no delay. If you are watching us on Facebook or YouTube, I'm a grown cuss word man, dog.
I'm a grown donkey man.
I'm going to want to hit that like button if you have not liked the Not the Same podcast. Hit the subscribe button if you have not subscribed. And lastly, hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we are live as we are right now.
Yo, man, shout out to our rebroadcasters of the Not the Same podcast. My brother over here tripping. He got me, though. I'm a little bright up in this mug. Shout out to our MTMV Sports Famo. I can't even get it out because I'm sitting up here being goofy. Our MTMV Sports Famo Life Show TV, Praise 365, Scooter, Takeover Radio, Parable Radio, RYC Praise News, His Hop Radio and Podcast Network, as well as the Kingdom Now network as well. So we appreciate y'all. Let me get this right. I want to say it with my chest and put some respect on my man name.
Yes, sir.
His Hop Radio and Podcast Network.
Yeah.
That's it. Let me make sure I put that and enunciate what I'm trying to say. What's the word, D? What's the word? Hagens, how y'all doing, man?
Good to see all of you. Yeah, man. All right, man. We're gonna man, let's go in, man. Ain't waiting on nothing, man. Let's go and see. Let's see what is hold on, I'm on the wrong screen. Hold on one second. Here we go. Let's see what's popping. Somebody tell me what's popping. Ironically, one of our ladies that like the show say she liked the yellow. So, as the joke I said before the show started, sunshine.
Yo, forget what this one we're talking about. Start with the NFL. Hey, let me tell you something, man. The NFL is all the way upside down. Me and this man have talked. I'm not gonna get an impress, depress, because we're gonna talk about it a little later. But the people who are at the top, we didn't see it, and the people who are at the bottom, some we did, some we didn't. But what I will say, let's start with these power rankings for the NFL and what we got going on. Y'all know how I feel about these power rankings, because depending on what outlet you go to, it's going to be different. Let me see something. Everything that C got on his screen is everything I got, so we must have went to the same source, because let me tell y'all something. Baker Mayfield is going crazy right now.
Yes, sir.
You dig what I'm saying? Everybody wrote him off. Hey, Baker Mayfield doing his thing. Although the Lions lost last week, check it out. They lost to the Chiefs. The Chiefs came back something fierce. But, hey, they still number 2. I agree with that. Seahawks doing their thing. They are over the number 4 Bills, who they won last week against. Number 5, Packers. We said the Packers, they're right in that middle of the road, right there in that top 10. That's about where they should be. Eagles. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I don't know if the Eagles should still be this high up. I mean, I know they 4-2. Don't get me wrong, they 4-2. They 4-2.
They are 4-2.
We kind of panic when they're 4-2. But they're number 6. Number 7 are the Rams. I feel like the Rams should be ahead of the Eagles, because the Rams are 4-2 as well. So, and we'll get into some of the division stuff later. I feel like nobody's putting respect on the Colts' name, man. I really do. The Colts right now, they lead their division at 5-1. They're tied with the best record in the NFL, and they're only number 8. And maybe it's because of the division they play in. I'm not sure. Number 9 of the Chiefs came back showing everybody, yo, this is the reason why we championship caliber. And number 10 are the Steelers. Looking good, man.
Yeah.
Father Time making them look good, brother.
We're going to kind of bake saying this on the fly, bro. We'll bake our impress, depress over here, man. Then we'll do our picks at the end during the debate.
Okay, well, let's bring it around to impress, depress over here.
Yes, sir. So impress in the NFC, bro. Who you got? Hold on. Before you say that, man, one team that I feel like is disrespected, and Mr. G would like this. The Patriots are disrespected.
Oh, no,
listen, man. They playing very, very good. Drake May is manning this team all the way to the top.
Hey, brother.
They looking real, real good, man. And they 4-2 as well. You know what I'm saying? They are leading the division with the Bills in that division.
With the Bills. They are, bro. They are. And they not slacking. Not only are they leading the Bills, look, they on a 3-game winning streak, and they put up 150 points. Yeah. It ain't like they just by the hairs of their chin. They putting points on the board. And in that division, they lead for the least amount of points. You all right, brother?
I'm all right. I'm all right.
Make sure ain't nobody run up on my boy live.
Ain't no. Wifey gonna get them upstairs before they even get down here.
They got they lead. Their defense is number 1 in that division for least amount of points scored at 120. So the Patriots on both sides of the ball are actually looking good. So Mr. G, we actually picked them in our picks last week. Me and C both went with the Patriots. That's how I knew I had a fever.
Talking about leave us alone. Don't like us now, one word. I know.
Right. We creeping in the cut. But in my NFC impress, Giants for beating the Eagles and realizing that QB change was definitely necessary for putting Jackson Dart in and bringing Russell Goody's on up out of there. That's my impress.
My impress in the East, and they're not the best team, but they have been impressive. Chicago Bears. Salute to these Chicago Bears. Now, they won by 1 point, but they look different. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people have been jumping on Caleb Williams like he should be better and all that. Brother, he had 3 coaches and like 5 coordinators in his little small career. And I think he has a real coach, a real offensive coordinator, and he's helping get a little better. He's not great, but they're better. And that team is better. And they showing some fight, man. Now, you know, he's I don't know what they call, they used to call the young people the millennials. What they call them now, bro? I don't know what they call them
I don't know if they Gen Zs, Vs. Yeah. I don't know.
These YNs ain't got a lot of heart now.
There we go.
And you gotta put some heart in these YNs, you know, because a lot of these YNs heart pump Kool-Aid.
I guess you're right.
I'm talking about when having to fight for something. Now they'll shoot a gun in a minute. I'm talking about having to fight for something.
When they have to fight,
And they have to teach him that. And I think they really teaching young bull, as the Philly people say, teaching that young bull how to fight for something, man, and making that dude better. So I'm impressed with the Bears. Who are you depressed with in the NFC, bro?
Cowboys, man. How? How? Y'all let a running back tell y'all, put on your seatbelt, buckle up. And this one where went out and ran y'all over. Matter of fact, he broke a freaking record with the Panthers most yards from scrimmage.
Yes, sir.
My dude, 200 plus on you. So Cowboys, how?
Yeah, man. I want to do something. I want to say something different to be different, bro. But really, the Cowboys, like y'all shouldn't be that bad, bro. I can't overlook the Cowboys, bro. Now I get it. You lost Michael Parsons. Michael Parsons ain't been that great over there for Green Bay yet, neither. You know what I'm saying? And you was talking about we got to stop the run
the other week, though.
Yeah, but he ain't been great. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The Cowboys' offense is very, very good. Their defense is a big old terrible, dog. Like Mr. G said, they got middle school defense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And Mr. G was right on it.
They need to get, like in soccer, people that watch soccer, they need to get relegated. When them teams get relegated for losing something, I need to get relegated. Bro, you lost to the Panthers. Panthers ain't been good. They wasn't good with Cam Newton twice. Cam Newton the first time was good. He was bad the second time. You know what I'm saying? Like you should never lose to the Panthers. I'm sorry. They got Bryce Young got that team 500 against the Cowboys. It should have never happened. Cowboys are under 500, and they shouldn't.
When you look at it, they 3-3. Cowboys are 2-3-1. You got to tie, my dude. You know what I'm saying? You got to tie.
You got to tie. Come on, man. Get out of my face with that. Get out of my face with that. All right. Impressed with the AFC, bro. In the AFC.
I gotta go with your Steelers, man. They looking real good at Rodgers at the helm. I mean, think about it. You can say what you want to say about the Steelers. You can say whatever you want to say. They 4-1 and they lead that division. Not only do they lead that division, they're going to listen. The Bengals are 2-4. You got Father Time Bowl this weekend. You dig what I'm saying with Flacco and Rodgers. You dig what I mean? The Icy Hot Bowl, somebody called that joint. But I heard that earlier in the week. But what I'm telling you, I can't steal it. You know what I'm saying? I can't steal that one. I heard that one. But real talk, think about this. The Bengals play the Steelers. The Steelers are 4-1. The Bengals are 2-4 with the Ravens 1-5 and the Browns 1-5.
Yeah.
Steelers win this. They're 5-1, bro.
Yeah.
And they're gonna win that division. So I'm not gonna say I don't trust them because their defense look pretty good. At your defense, y'all have only allowed 107 points. Now you've only scored 119, but in that division, y'all have allowed the least amount of points in a game. You're 2-1 at home and 2-0 on the road, and you got a veteran quarterback. That matters, man. I'm talking about a cocky, arrogant veteran quarterback who don't want to lose. So you know
that's a fact.
So that plays a huge part in that. I know I went long-winded, but that's my deep press.
That's my impress.
That's my impress.
They most likely will be 5-1. You know what I'm saying, against the Browns. And look, Tomlin is a great coach.
Against the Bengals. They got the Bengals this week, don't they?
Yeah, them bad teams too. Them bad Ohioans too. But anyway, here's this thing I have with the Steelers. I am a new Steelers fan, and watching the Steelers a lot here lately. One thing I found, we always just good enough. And just good enough always get you just good enough to get in the playoffs and not win. And that's the problem. So me as a new Steelers fan, as well as other Steelers fans, people that's been Steelers fans for their lifetime, Steelers used to win chips. That's what they were used to back when Roethlisberger days. Now they can't win a game in the playoffs. That is the problem. Now this can happen because you have a real quarterback, 41 years old. But he got the talent. So I'm just not very solid on the Steelers. Go ahead, bro. Then
what I will say is what Aaron Rodgers is giving out there right now is no different what Big Ben was giving his last season.
Okay, I can't.
And I think I think they can win a playoff game with him at quarterback. They're protecting him. That's all he ever wanted was somebody to protect him on the front line. And then Green Bay just known for just throwing their people away. The Jets was you know what I'm saying? The Jets are 0-6. It was good he got up out of there.
Yeah.
So I don't think they're going to be just good enough. I think the Steelers are going to climb up. Now, I could be wrong, but it's not a bandwagon thing. I'm just watching the way they winning games. And even the game they lost was like barely. It was a tip interception? Mm-hmm. So we'll see what pop off, man. We'll see. And they in a division that they can absolutely win. Like if the Ravens lose one more time, they're not sniffing wild card. You dig what I'm saying?
Right. I got you. All right, my impress in the NFC, Mr. G.
I mean AFC, brother.
In the AFC, Mr. G. The New England Patriots.
Give him a hand clap, bro.
Give him a hand clap and a drum roll.
Wait 3 years for us to do
that. You know what I'm saying? One word been begging for respect forever. Now he mad. He don't like us no more. He gonna cut us off.
Hey, look, he gonna put in the comments next y'all gonna like Boom Bap.
Right.
He ain't lying.
Nah, man. Hey, I gotta get the Patriots their props. Period. They playing good. They got a real coach. Mike Vrabel is a real coach. They're playing good. That quarterback is good. You know what I'm saying? He's a young quarterback, but he's good.
He just was young, bro. That's it.
And they got a good defense. They got a good offense. Hey, the Patriots playing good, man. I got to give them their props. I am impressed in the AFC by the Patriots.
Hey, to your point. I'm sorry. To your point with he young, you know what I'm saying out there. I think so many times we all do this. A young quarterback have 2 bad seasons, and we ready to just throw him to the wayside, bro. And this is just showing you, it just take, it takes some time for us for folks to develop. What do you say?
Your ears clogged up. Stop talking. We trying to hide. You're going to take these props, one word. Take these props.
Right. No, but I just, so many times, man, we're so quick to either esteem a quarterback because he have a hot rookie season, aka Stroud, or we're so quick to condemn a quarterback because he having a bad situation. Look, I'll say this to D. Justin Fields is a good quarterback. He had a bad situation. And look what Caleb Williams going through, the same franchise, and hopefully it'll turn around now that they got new coaching staff or whatever. But my AFC depress, I said it. If I can find that sound bite, I'm a player for y'all so y'all can stop.
Hold on, did you say your impress, bro?
No, I said my AFC depress. I already said my impress. My AFC depress.
Yeah.
Are the Ravens, man. I'm trying to understand the how and the why. Ravens, y'all went and got Derrick Henry. Look at Philadelphia on how they're using their Pro Bowl running back.
Right.
That's how you do it. The way Philly used Saquon and having a running quarterback.
Yeah.
You need to emulate that same blueprint, but do it your way. You dig what I mean? And they're just not doing it. And by the time you do it, you're behind, and you can't do anything with that. I am very depressed with the Ravens, but I had already told y'all they wasn't going back to the Super Bowl anyway. Right. I saw it coming.
Yeah, I fully agree. The Ravens, man, I mean, they got some injuries and stuff, and Lamar Jackson's been hurt, but still, they weren't good with him. You know what I'm saying? I think old boy going to mess around and lose his job this year. That's what I think was going to happen, man. Because
Possibility,
at the end of the day,
brother.
You have a 2-time MVP quarterback. You shouldn't suck. I don't care what you say.
You should not.
Don't give me no excuses. You shouldn't be that bad. No way. No way. All right, man. My depressing.
No, we got to go to the end. Yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry, bro. I'm tripping. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say my depressing the AFC, man. The Texans, man. The Texans. I really thought C.J. Stroud was gonna be the next one. You know what I'm saying? And he is the next.
No.
The league will figure them out. I'm sorry, man. I know they got some injuries or whatever, man, but I ain't seeing it. Now, Jaden Daniels fighting a few struggles too, but he still look good. He just losing a little bit, but he ain't looking lost
He's coming
out
off
there.
an injury, though.
Yeah, he coming off an injury, but C.J. Stroud, he ain't looking the same, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Nah, you know what? C.J. Stroud is the Kyler Murray of the AFC. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk, bro. Like, right now, he's going to have to do better. Bro. Now, they on a 2-game winning streak right now. Yeah. And we'll see. The Texas can be better. That's all I can say. Moving right along into the injury, speaking of Lamar Jackson, he expected to play this week off that hamstring. Remember, he was out last week. 49ers can't catch a break. They lost George Kittle last week. This week, they lost their linebacker, Fred Warner. He's to miss the remainder of the season. It's going to hurt him, but guess what, man? The 49ers, that NFC West is a beast, bro. NFC West is back to when the Rams was in St. Louis. The 49ers are 4-2, Seahawks 4-2, Rams 4-2, and that's where these little bitty nitpick injuries start coming in. And
3 teams in that division over 500. Only team that ain't no good is Arizona. That is nuts.
Yeah.
That is nuts.
Yeah. It's 4-2, man. So that's your injuries. And then the big news right now is hold on. It ain't who's y'all. We just said he had a good rookie season. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the comments for the listeners. Somebody had the nerve to say y'all crowned Stroud too soon. Who's y'all? we gave him his props as a rookie. He did his thing.
Me too, Mr. G.
But C kept saying, hey, look, C kept saying they ain't figured him out yet. Mm-hmm. That was C thing. Like, he looked good, but what's going to happen when they figure this young man out? C kept saying that his whole rookie season. Yeah. And we said we'll see for the sophomore if he gonna have a slump. And last year he slumped over. Like somebody lit him up. Just boom.
like a drive-by.
like a drive-by. Them linebackers, them D linemen, everybody was hitting that boy.
What happened to that boy?
That's what that boy.
Oh, Jesus, help us. All right, man, let's get back on track. All right.
Yeah, but anyway, Titans fired Brian Callahan after six games. So
well deserved.
Basically, after a season in 6 games. In 2 seasons, my man is they're 1-5 this year and they 4-19 under him. It's time for him to go.
Hagen said the media, y'all part of the media, ain't y'all? You know what, Hagen?
Yeah, we are. We are. Yeah, we got to yep. And Crispy is a Titans fan, ain't he?
Yes. That's why he ain't talking tonight.
That's why he ain't talking.
He probably in there. He probably in there, but he ain't talking.
Hey, Crispy a sneaker peeker tonight.
Yeah. All right, man.
Moving over to college football, brother.
Let's go. Let me get the top 10 for the college football. Give me 1 second right here as I scroll up. There we go.
All right. So me and my brother, we always come on here and humble ourselves when some stuff pop off and we talking outside of our necks. We would like to publicly apologize once again to a few teams that's in the top 10 that we didn't see coming. Ohio State, the put some respect on your name, Ohio State. Number one.
Y'all been number one like 3 weeks straight. Ever since y'all curb stomped Texas, y'all ain't look back.
Y'all ain't look back. We apologize, Ohio State fans. We apologize. You dig what I'm saying? And that's the O, and you get it.
The O's on purpose.
Bama. We apologize, Bama fans, because we said it was over. We just didn't see none of this coming. And y'all went down and y'all barely beat them, but y'all beat Mizzou last week. Good game. Yeah. Very, very good game.
Yeah.
But those are the teams that we would like to apologize to, because we said stick a fork in them. They done. They not going to repeat. They not going to be nothing, and Saban gone and all that good stuff. Thank you for middle. That was messing me up. Anyways, number one, the Ohio State. Number two, Miami. Number three, Indiana. Listen, Indiana is playing some big-time football. That quarterback, I cannot think of his name. He's gonna go in the top 10 next season. Next draft.
That coach is a bad boy. That coach is a bad boy. Kirk Cignetti, that's his name. Kirk Cignetti.
Indiana is a problem. Problem. But are the politics going to pop in when it's time for this playoffs to start? Texas A&M number 4, Ole Miss number 5, Alabama, at number 6, Texas Tech at number 7, Oregon. They lost a hard one last week, man. But Oregon, they were number 3.
Indiana beat them in Oregon.
Look, in Oregon. Oregon was number 3. Look who number 3 right now. It was not. Look who number 3 right now.
Yes, sir.
Indiana dropped them on out. Georgia number 9. Now, how you don't trust your Steelers is I don't trust my Bulldogs.
You should not. You should not.
I don't. By the hairs of their little chin. You dig what I'm saying? Number 10 is LSU. The big matchups for me, I do the top 25s. Last week I said my sleeper game was Texas, and I told y'all Texas is going to play good because this is that Red River rivalry. For the first time this season, and this goes back to what we throw people to the wayside and don't give them no time to develop. Forgetting Arch, I'm not saying he the guy, only played a few games last season. But they went in and handled their business against Oklahoma. And I saw this happening because it's a rivalry game. It took place down in Dallas, and they won that game. And
Arch played better. He definitely played better.
He did. He played better. I didn't say he looked like a Heisman Trophy winner like they said, but he did play
far
better.
From it.
This week's sleeper game for me is number 20 USC versus number 13 Notre Dame. USC is just stunning folks. Like they coming in, they winning what they run, they winning with their defense, just all around together.
Thank you, D.
The big matchups this week. Well, that's exactly what it is. Mendoza.
That's what it was. Thank you, D.
Yeah, Mendoza. If he keeps playing like he's playing, he'll be in the Heisman. He'll be in the Heisman talk. Yeah. I'm letting y'all know right now because Indiana is clowning. The big top 25 matchups. Number 5, Ole Miss plays number 9 Georgia this week, and I'm telling y'all right now,
who you got?
I don't know what Georgia we get. I'm going with Georgia because I'm a Georgia fan, but I don't know what Georgia we gonna quit. But Ole Miss is not a game, bro. And then number 6 Alabama versus number 11 Tennessee is this week. I'm not sure where they're at, but actually going. I'm actually going with Tennessee. Remember that song? Wow. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Yeah.
Of course, I remember.
Yeah. Now you owe me a watermelon. You got to know what that is. Yes, you got to know the song.
Stupid.
All right, WNBA news, man, and we can get to this soapbox.
All right, bro.
Yo, go ahead and give a hand clap, brother. Shout out to the WNBA champions.
Aces.
The Aces win their 3rd title in 4 seasons, sweeping the Mercury 4 games to none.
Yeah.
We always have this GOAT conversation about this, that, and the other. But I'm going to tell you something. A'ja Wilson, this season here, to me, became the best WNBA player of all times because of the record she broke in 1 season. Let me tell y'all what she did. It's GOAT written all over it. Single season scoring record, meaning she had the scoring title, and we'll get back to that. Single season scoring record, most 30-point games in the postseason, most points in a single final series, 114, most rebounds in the postseason run with 120, most combined steals and blocks in the postseason with 55 in 12 games.
Yeah.
She won the scoring title, Defensive Player of the Year, League MVP, and Finals MVP, but becoming the first WNBA or NBA player in history to achieve all in the 4 seasons, while still keeping on her sassiness. We grown, and sexiness at the same time.
Oh yeah.
This is what I mean by marketing. We know the community loves the WNBA, but you want other people to come in, men to come in. The sex appeal, and I'm not trying to be chauvinistic here. What I'm saying is she keeps her femininity at all times, but she go out there and play like a dog. And when you spread that across the board, that's how you get your fan base. And that'll go into my soapbox when we're done with this, because people need to take a chapter out of a particular league's book on how to market their teams. But shout out to the WNBA. Shout out to the Las Vegas Aces. Becky Hammon doing her thing. A'ja Wilson, Young, what's my Gray?
Gray.
Like all of them are doing their thing out there. And man, I said this before this final started, and C said I agree. Mercury are bullies. And I said the Aces have what they need to bully them right back. They wasn't going to lay down. And that's exactly what they did.
Big shout out to the Aces, man. Big shout out to I forgot her name just now. A'ja Wilson. Big shout out to her, man. Big shout out to Bam, man. Being right there for his lady. Public out there. You know what I'm saying? That is, they going if they have some kids, that's gonna be a superstar.
You ain't lying.
Because he like the defensive player of the year type player.
Yeah, Bam said, forget this preseason game. I'm going to watch my baby bring it home.
Hey, he was right there with him, man. But nah, big salute, man. They are breaking all kind of records. They got 3 championships together. You know what I'm saying? Becky Hammon, as a WNBA coach, fresh out of being an assistant coach for the Spurs, 3 of them things. You know what I'm saying? The WNBA now is not what it was when she first started getting them championships. It's much better, in my opinion. And they want some people. And quiet as kept. Their biggest test was the Indiana Fever without Caitlin Clark. Watch out for the Fever next season. If they have a season, God forbid, because they looking like they're running towards a lockout when it comes to their negotiations. But that's for another show. Go ahead, bro.
That's for another show. Hey, I'm gonna do this. First of all, you right, the female GOAT, D. Crispy say random question, but why aren't they called the Vegas Queens? Here's the bars part. Yeah. Higgins, because a queen can't be beat by an ace. Yep. And that was poetic and bars up, bro. I see you still got it.
Crispy tripping talking about WNBA needs some male cheerleaders to balance it out. Stop it.
You notice how Crispy came in after the NFL
after we talked about the Titans, after we talked about his Titans getting his coach, the coach getting fired. Perfect time, Crispy.
I told you that boy was a sneaker peeker. I knew it. I knew he was in there.
All right, one more thing. You got the MLB going on.
MLB news, man. It's down there right now. Listen, the Dodgers and the Mariners look like they in for Am I saying that right?
You saying it right? They're gonna end up in the World Series if they both win their series.
That's gonna be a crash course right there.
Yeah.
And them two, that may go to 7 games. You dig what I'm saying? That they looking real good. You know what I mean? So shout out to the Dodgers. My brother was last years old when he found out how popular that team was.
Yep, you and Higgins had to enlighten me. Yep.
But I think the Dodgers is probably gonna take it home. But they paid for it.
Chris said we all happy in Tennessee with Callahan being fired. I'm sure he was not a good coach.
I'm sure.
My man didn't make it the whole season, dog.
No, hey, I almost said it. That boy made it a season in 6 games. Yeah. I ain't never seen no. It's a wrap, brother.
It's a wrap, dog. All right, man. Let's get to our soapbox segment.
Soapbox.
Getting them on screen.
This is our soapbox segment when me and Rob go off for 2 minutes on whatever's on our mind, or sports, or either or. Normally I talk about whatsoever on my mind. It just don't seem like it goes right. And Rob normally talk about sports. Either way, we gonna talk for 2 minutes. As tradition, I was letting my brother Rob go first. My brother, is you ready to save myself from all this stuff?
Hey, check this out, man. I've been sitting back and I've been realizing we always talk about how much the NFL is a bully to every other professional major league team. Yeah. But they need to take a page out of the NFL book. And this is what I mean by it. The NFL knows how to market to anybody. They market to women, black or white. They market to the good old country boy. They market to the hoodest of hood dudes, and they're able to navigate whichever way. The NBA say, we want to do NBA without borders. NFL say, all right, we're doing NFL London, and we're going to sell these stadiums out. You dig what I mean? Oh, we're going to do Christmas Day. Okay, y'all putting whoever y'all want on Christmas Day. We're going to put our story franchises on Thanksgiving, Christmas, and any other day. They capitalize on when it's time to strike. Columbus Day was last week. I know they don't call it. They call it Indigenous People Day now. But back in my day, it was Columbus Day. You dig? They put 2 games on Monday night. Why? Because they know people are off of work, kids are out of school, and the ratings are going to go up. If you want to look at how to do your professional organization, take a page. I'm not talking about the officiating. I'm not talking about this, that, or the third with the owners. I'm talking about the blueprint of how the NFL does their thing. And then they look out for their little bros. College football, we know you take your thing on Saturday nights. Y'all do y'all thing, win y'all national championship, and Big Bro's going to come in and we're going to do our Saturdays as we get ready to go into the playoffs. Now we're going to have it locked up on Sunday, Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. This is how you make a professional team juggernaut or a professional organization juggernaut that the NFL is. And I just sat back and I've been watching how they move. Okay, y'all want to go on Pluto? We going to go on Prime. Y'all want to go on WeTV? We going to go over here. And it's working flawlessly. It's so flawless. They have a commentary game, and I'll let it go, on Monday nights with Peyton and Eli, very loved quarterbacks. And they got the main game on ABC. The NFL is doing it the way they need to do. You don't hear about no lockouts. You don't hear about no rating problems because they're doing it the right way. And my last thing about Thanksgiving, NFL is so cold with it, their franchise could be, 0-18. And the stadiums are filled up when it's time for Thanksgiving. And we watching the Cowboys and Lions every year since I was freaking 2 years old. Think about it. Go ahead, bro.
First of all, go your soapbox. Second of all, before I go into my soapbox, because Mr. G and Hager's just having a whole conversation about what we be talking about as we come back from the transitions. We be in here laughing. We don't be laughing at y'all. We be actually saying that one word. That's what happens. That's the actual truth. We literally say the one word, and then the show come back on and we stop it. Right. We be laughing at all the almost slips.
You almost slipped.
Yeah, that's what be happening. Anyway, here's my soapbox. All right, next week, man, is one of the happiest times of the year for me and my brother because we are both huge NBA fans. Next week, next Tuesday, the NBA comes back, and I'm happy about it. And this is the thing, I'm going to get right into my soapbox that is irking my nerves. Because this year, the NBA is not on TNT anymore. The NBA has gone back to NBC. It used to be back on NBC back in the day. It's on NBC. It's on Prime. It's on Peacock. And it's on ESPN and ABC, all those places. I get so tired. I ain't going to say sick and tired, but I get very tired of people saying, I don't know where to watch the games. What am I do now? Like you only watch it on TNT. One word. It was only like 1 or 2 games a week on TNT. Most of the games are on the regional sports network, which is like either the Fox Sports thing, not Fox Sports, what's it called now? Bally Sports. Or it's either on, the other one, NBC Sports Network. Most of the games are on there. Or you was watching on ESPN. Or you was watching on NBA TV, right? Who don't get Prime? Most people got Prime. You know what I'm saying? Prime is like a very common thing because we all use Amazon Prime and you get the channel for free. Just turn it on and watch it there. You watch the NFL on Prime. You know what they're going to start doing? You know how we have the Thursday night football game? When football is over, there will be a Thursday night NBA game. It is very simple. Stop crying. Stop complaining like I can't find the games. One word, you people that say I can't find the games, what I'm going to do? You don't watch the games anyway. Stop talking like you really watch them. Because I ain't never debated. I ain't never had to struggle to find a game. Rob asked me earlier, man, what's going on? What you looking to the left? You know why? To the left, there's a game on right now. To me, you know what I'm saying? I have no trouble finding the games because I am an NBA fan. Just like football games. There's no trouble finding football games if you're actually a fan. So just stop complaining. You know what I'm saying? It ain't going to cost you more to be an NBA fan right now. I got to sign up to all these things to watch the games. One word, all the big games going to still be on the network. Stop crying, please. Go ahead, Rob.
Right.
Before I go
I think you're right. Hey, Crispy, we say this every week, brother. We gonna have to figure out how to run a poll, bro.
Yeah, because he want to do it every week.
But he want to. He
yeah, you know what Debate Feud said.
I couldn't even finish the sentence, bro, because it all just was like, please. Nah, we gonna let that one go.
We gonna let it go. All right, this how Debate Feud. Yeah, this how Debate Feud segment. Me and Rob go all for 5 minutes on particular subjects. We gonna go and get it started, man. First subject for tonight was the Dolphins quarterback Tua out of pocket for his comments on his teammates last week. If you didn't see after the game was over, he made comments publicly on a live mic to a reporter like, look, we got teammates not showing up to players-only meetings. We got this. So he basically started outing all his teammates. Was he out of pocket for that? Then they ran and asked the coach, and the coach didn't back him. The coach was like, well, I don't really know about that, but if that's what he sees, that's what he sees.
That's a goofy coach.
Yeah, he done one word. Go ahead, bro. Boy,
Tua, because I'm trying to articulate myself on this one.
Okay.
Tua, you're the quarterback. And if I'm not mistaken, it all falls on your shoulders, my guy.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, you're not upright half the time. So for you to say people not showing up and not doing that, they may be looking at you like, what type of leader are you?
Mm-hmm.
You stay hurt. Mm-hmm. You're not doing this. You're not doing that. Because when you go public like that, you're also calling out your coach. So this one right here, I think it was all the way out of pocket. Talking about people not showing up and leadership. One word, you the leader. Like, what is you talking about?
Exactly.
You dig what I mean? Like, you talking about leadership is not doing this and that. You are the leader. If you win, it's your fault. If you lose, it's your fault. If you get hurt, it's your fault. It falls on you as the quarterback. It doesn't matter how good you may be.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. It bothered me.
I really dislike the blame shifting that he was doing, trying to get it off himself. Nah, bro, take the blame. Be a man. You know what I'm saying? Be the leader that you're Be the leader that you're saying that the other leaders aren't. Be that. You are the quarterback, like Rob said. Everything falls on you. Beyond that, every black person knows this. When you got a kid, you got a friend, you got a family member, and they say too much that go on in your house, where they get that whooping and say, don't you be telling these folks family business stay in the house. Why you telling these folks our family business? This is the same type of thing. Why are you telling the teams family business? Why is you saying it? Why is you saying that publicly? You that frustrated? No, as if you are just playing this flawless game. Like, for example, the Cowboys ain't good. Dak has been playing the best his career. He can literally say something like that because he's playing at an MVP level. Tua, I got an answer for that. No, he's not. He's far from it. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, give Sis a hand clap for that because that's exactly what it is. For those who listening, Sis say quarterbacks equal husbands. They one and the same. They are the head of that team. Mm-hmm. You may say it's the coach, but the coach can only. I ain't gonna go as far as paralleling it to the church, but the husband himself, like what you do on that field, my guy, matters to your family out there on that field. As good as Dak is playing, as C just said, guess what? They're 2-3. Guess who fault that is? Dak. Dak getting all the flack for it. Not the fact that the defense got ran over last week. But the week before that, Dak couldn't. They tied. It don't matter. It falls on the quarterback's shoulders. You know what I mean? Brady is great. Nobody remembers nobody Brady threw to but Gronk because he's still on the own. Just think about that. If you're a Pats fan like our man, Mr. G, yes, but nobody remembers who was on that Tampa Bay Buccaneers team. Brady.
Yep.
They won the championship. You know what we remember about that? Brady throwing that ball from one boat to the other one drunk. Yep. That's the biggest thing I remember about that Buccaneers championship.
Right.
But so for Tua to make this comment, you are it's on you, my guy. Why you think Russell Wilson got sat down? Because he wasn't. Now, guess what?
Same type thing. Yep.
Now, your boy out there, he doing his thing. That's the way that it happens. It falls on the quarterback's shoulders, bro.
I agree with Mr. G right here. He said Dolphins gonna clean house. Everybody finna get up out of there.
Oh,
Coach.
that coach about to be gone.
Coach gonna be gone. Tua finna be gone. Everybody gonna be gone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Everybody gonna be gone, man.
That coach is gonna be gone. And I see a clear conscience says, "Go Cowboys." Hey, look, root for the Cowboys, but I'm gonna tell you something. Go Jerry Jones. He needs to go on about his business because the only way that franchise is gonna get where he needs to be, Jerry Jones has to leave, man. Like it's time for him to go. I ain't got no hatred toward the Cowboys. Like that makes me no difference outside of them beating my Buffalo Bills back to back in the Super Bowl back in the 90s. That's the only hatred I got for them. Emmett and Michael and all nightmares, triggers. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, Cowboys defense is not 100. You know what I'm saying? Their defense was any good, they'd be all right. And not CJ Stroud. I can't remember their wide receiver that's real good, just got paid. Whatever his name is. They missing him, but George Pickens is playing good for them. What you about to say, bro?
Crispy, they're 10 flights above the Titans. 10 flights of steps.
No, they in heaven. Above the Titans. 10 flights. Nah, one word, them dudes up there with the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost.
They had the stairway to heaven.
CeeDee Lamb, thank you. Yeah, CeeDee Lamb. They missing CeeDee Lamb. They missing some people, man. The Cowboys shouldn't be this bad. It's just the defense, man. But anyway, on to the next one, bro. On to the next one. The Bills and the Eagles both lose this past weekend. Which team's outlook is worse? The Bills and the Eagles both lose this weekend. Which team's outlook is the worst or is worse? Mr. Davis.
Both the Bills and the Eagles are 4-2.
Yeah.
When I look at the divisions, though, I feel like the Bills' only competition because they're in the AFC is themselves right now. Josh Allen was MVP for a reason last season. Yeah. But I'm going to tell you why the Eagles' outlook look worse. So let's talk about the Eagles for a hot second. When you have your star receiver against your star running back and quarterback, you have a problem, folks. A.J. Brown is out. He has an issue right now. They say they had a meeting, and A.J. Brown said, "What meeting? You got to talk to them." I don't remember having no meeting with them. One word.
Yeah, that was trash. He was trash for doing it.
He was trash for doing it, but he's upset. Yeah. And how many prima donna wide receivers have we seen over the year?
Yeah.
The bottom line is A.J. Brown was supposed to be the man. Saquon Barkley came in, and he got everything, including the Madden cover. Mm-hmm. So I think there's a little bit of jealousy going on in there. And he's not the man. We have a three-headed monster now, and this one word don't even want to be a part of that because you got to think, contracts have incentives. Y'all messing up my money. People don't think about this, but I got to get X amount of yards and receptions in order for this extra bonus to kick in this dang contract, and y'all giving it ball to this one word who already got guaranteed money without no incentives. Go ahead, bro.
I think the best way for me to explain is the way Crispy said. The Bills are in a loaded AFC, and the Eagles have an easier path to the championship in the NFC. Higgins also said this earlier, and I fully agree with Higgins. The Eagles are the worst 4-2 team I've seen in a long time. They are good, but bad at the same time. The offense has no identity. If we listen to Higgins and his comments, he's been saying this for a while. They keep losing coordinators, and that is hurting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, I have faith in the Eagles to figure it out, but I think it's just going to be ugly. You know, the Eagles they never been no team where everything was pretty. Last year was the closest thing to where a lot of them games was pretty because Saquon was new. He was running through everybody, so to speak, as a running back. And this year, people they're backing up. I mean, they're loading up for that, and they're expecting that. As for the Bills don't have a very good defense. Josh Allen is just so awesome. He will this team to wins. But I don't think he have a lot of talent with him, and he's trying to do too much at this point. And that's what's happening with them. He's trying to overcompensate for the lack of talent he got on his team. You know what I'm saying? When he have a little bit more talent, he can go back into the role where he was because Josh Allen wasn't throwing out them interceptions and stuff like he's been doing recently before, but he's doing that because he ain't got that much talent. Go ahead, bro.
No, I'm with you going over. I started with the Eagles and now going over to the Bills. I mean, the Bills are 4-2, but they're not the best team in the AFC. Like you said, the AFC is loaded. And as much as we talk about, I know people get tired of hearing the Chiefs. Listen, they was 11-6 when they won that Super Bowl. You better watch out for them because champions know how to win. Ask the Las Vegas Aces in the WNBA. With that being said, Steelers 4-1, Colts 5-1, Jaguars 4-2, 4-2 Chargers and Broncos, 4-2 Patriots. And divisional games are something else. The Bills will mess around and find themselves in a wild card, and you'll see what happens. But they are one injury away of falling to second in that division because Miami and the Jets ain't gonna pass them. But I just feel like with the Eagles,
terrible.
With the Eagles having inner turmoil inside, a house divided can't stand, and you barely winning. Yeah, that's why I look at them with the most problems in this situation, worst outlook.
Yeah, that's really, really a shame, man, that they're having this turmoil. You know, with wide receivers, most of them are all arrogant. All of them want the ball every play. And that's just normal for wide receivers, man. But, oh, boy, when you bring that to public, when they all talk about a meeting, he's like, I don't know what meeting happened. Come on, bro. Players have said it, the coaches said it, and you going to do that. That's intentional. You know what I'm saying? A.J. Brown doing that, that's intentional. And that's a problem. That can be a cancer to that whole team. It can be. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, the Bills did trade Diggs away, but, you got to also understand cap space. They had to make business decisions. The one thing about the salary cap, which people fail to realize, man, you can have a squad. In the NBA, folks take less and they stretch out contracts and do some manipulation. But when it comes to the NFL, man, they got it where you're not going to have no super team for long unless somebody taking dirt ball money. You dig what I mean?
Right.
So,
that's the only way.
Yeah.
That's the only way. All right, man, next subject. The media. This is an NBA subject as the NBA starts next week. All right. The media says that Wemby has grown to 7'7". Do you think he'll fulfill his potential as an NBA player? The media says that Wemby has grown to 7'7". He came in the league, 7'4"? They say he's grown. 7'4", 7'5". Now they're saying he's like 7'7". Do you think he fulfilled his potential?
I'm actually afraid for him. Tall guys that look good because they tall and Wemby's a freak of nature.
He is.
You know what I mean? And he's put on a little bit of weight. It don't look like it, but his strength is there. I'm afraid for him being 7'7" because tall people start having issues with their bone structures and ligaments. Now, he may have a great workout and routine, but I think about all the tall guys like that in the NBA, the Manute Bols, the Sean Bradleys, the ones, the seven plus, the Yao Mings,
right.
like the ones that was up there, they started having issues, like knee issues and just freak accidents, because how tall they are. You know what I mean? But he may be the freak. You know, they call him the alien or whatever the case may be, and he does look darn good as far as his workout routine and coming back and strengthened after the blood clots. But I don't know. I don't know.
One thing I say about him, he is definitely the most skilled big man because he plays like a guard to be that big. You know what I'm saying? He shoot jumpers off one leg and all that, man. But the thing that I fear the most about him, he is so thin. You know what I'm saying? And at some point, they gonna put his butt in the post, and he gonna have to deal with somebody that's big. You know. Ooh. Now, ain't nobody else exactly his height, but I'm saying girth big. Ooh. When I'm saying that, what you mean? He can play.
We don't have no dogs.
What's the big man? What's the big man for? The big man for the Clippers who starred for the Clippers. He plays in the post.
Zubac.
Zubac is physical. You know what I'm saying? He plays in the post. He ain't shooting threes. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
There's others, but I'm just
Valanciunas.
Valanciunas.
You
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jokic ain't.
Jokic plays in the post.
Yes, he shoots them threes. He's talking about girth. Yeah. Pause on girth. But I'm talking about this. What? Get your head out together. One word. Anyway, I couldn't say nothing else. But nah, man. What I fear about Wemby is this, man. That he's so small. He is the most skilled, and big man that tall shouldn't move like him. And you don't see it because they ain't supposed to happen. That's the point. It's not supposed to happen. You know, it's not gonna be this big. It's not gonna be this new race of 7'7" dudes. You know, this ain't Goliath running around here. You know, that's not normally how they move, and that's what I fear from. I pray that he can have like a 10-year career, but I'm not sure about it, bro.
Yeah.
Because look,
You know what?
Yao was
Y'all did
awesome.
pretty good. Yeah, y'all did pretty good and kept himself together. And we got more technology and
Yao Ming was more stocky though. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't no real thin dude, right? Yao Ming, he was strong. Y'all joking with these jokes. You know what I mean? Go ahead, bro.
Nah, that's my only fear. My fear is him being 7'7" and constantly growing. He may have hit his last growth spurt. I'm not hating on him. Wemby is awesome, man. I just watched a preseason game with him, and Wemby was in the post for a change. Duncan, I mean, he even bodied a cat.
Yeah, I saw him bully somebody.
Yeah, bully ball down there. He dipped that shoulder, made him, and then Shaq dunked it. So I think he has something to prove at this point because of the injury. Yeah. But we'll see what ends up happening with Wemby. I wish him the best, but 7'7", man, like a clear conscience. Like you said,
he had
them ankles, man.
That's the thing. Ankles. Like clear conscience said, Yao had tree trunks. You know what I'm saying? He had a more stronger base than Wemby.
Yeah. Also, Wemby got twigs, and we saw it.
Also, Yao didn't play like that. Yao played in the post. You know what I'm saying? So he's not running the whole time. He go to the post up, drop step over both shoulders. Yao was nice. He was very nice. You know what I'm saying? But I hope it works for Wemby. But one thing, I will say this. Wemby is the most talented. I do not like people crowning him before he's won something, though. He ain't won nothing. He ain't won nothing. You know what I'm saying? They got him as a top. People got him rated as a top 5 player. Potential, yes. Literally right now? No. He ain't been in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? What top 5 player don't take his team to the playoffs? Come on, bro. No.
Bro, the top 5. You got freaking for right now, top 5 players, he ain't in there at all.
Off the top, Bron still. Steph, still. Definitely, what's my guy for OKC? Shai Gilgeous. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Edwards.
You got Anthony Edwards.
We got a while. Giannis, we got a while before we get to Wemby. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a minute. Sorry, brother. Got a while before we get to Wemby. You know, it ain't time, brother. So his time will come soon. All right, bro.
Hey, a long while.
A long while. You know what I'm saying?
7 long while.
Last one. Ohio State's number 1 in the ranking. But who is your number 2? I know what it says on the list, but as college football watchers, as me and you are, who is number 2?
Put it back up.
Go back to the screen.
Just go back to the screen. Since we going back to college, who is your number 2? There you go.
Yeah.
Out of that list right there, I have no problem with Miami being number 2. I really don't. I have no problem because Miami has actually proven that they should be there. I have no problem with the Miami at number 2. This is the first week you did not hear me complain about this top 10.
Right.
Who's your number 2?
I don't have no problem with number 2, but I might slide to Indiana. You know what I'm saying? But time will tell with Indiana.
Yeah,
I got a lot of faith in that coach, but time will tell. You know, 'cause I think they're gonna have to play Ohio State. They're in the same conference, so you know they mess around and beat number 2, beat Ohio State. I give them number 2. I wouldn't give them number 1, but I still would give them number 2. You know what I'm saying? Because
I give you that. And then I'll say this: if Ole Miss beats Georgia, you might want to consider it because Ole Miss has been doing their thing. They play Georgia this week,
right?
If they beat Georgia.
Miami is not a good league in the ACC. It's not like the SEC or the Big Ten. So
right, that's why I said if Ole Miss beats Georgia this week,
Miami ought to go down.
Miami should drop down, and Indiana should be number 2 if they win, and then Ole Miss should be number 3 or number 2 because I don't know who Indiana has this week. I have to look it up, but I'll check that out real quick while we talking about it. But if this weekend will tell if Miami should still be number 2 or not.
All right, let me go back to this. Let's get our picks in, bro.
Yeah. So last week, So last week, this one word beat me by a game. I went 8-7. C went 9-6. He got me. It's all good. But now it's time to pick them up for this week, brother. Let me get these scores over here so you can get to that game. And we got the Moses Bowl. 41-year-old Rodgers versus 40-year-old what's my man
Joe
name?
Flacco.
Yeah, Flacco. So Steelers versus Bengals.
Steelers.
Tomorrow. It starts tomorrow, as a matter of fact. Now that I'm saying it. Who you going with, brother?
Steelers.
Yeah, I'm with you with the Steelers. Rams versus let me put both of them down. Steelers versus Bengals. That way I ain't tripping. All right. Rams versus Jags.
Jags. Throw a curveball.
See Jags. Rams. Eagles versus Vikings.
Eagles. They'll bounce back.
See Eagles. Vikings. I think Vikings coming off a bye week, aren't they? Patriots versus Titans.
Patriots. Sorry, Crispy.
All right. Panthers versus Jets. Well, I said Jets fool around them and win.
I know.
Both Panthers. Yeah. Dolphins versus Browns. That's
Ooh. That's the ugly bowl.
You ain't lying. That doo-doo Brown bowl.
Brown. Doo-doo Brown. I'm going doo-doo Brown.
Both Browns, bro. After what I saw last week with the Dolphins, we both Browns. All right. Saints versus Bears.
Bears. Easy.
We both going Bears. They made me a believer, D. Now, this is going to be a better game than what people think. Raiders versus Chiefs.
Chiefs.
I'm going Chiefs, but I'm not going to be surprised if the Raiders win this game.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's one of them divisional things. Colts versus Chargers. Ooh, another good game.
Chargers.
Okay. I'm going with the Colts.
It's probably a smart pick.
I don't know. You had me last week. What's the comments saying, bro? Giants versus Broncos.
Broncos.
I'm going with the Giants. Sorry about that, the voice, if you hear this later. Packers versus Cardinals.
Packers.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Both pack. Commanders versus Cowboys. I can't trust none of these.
Yeah, Lord. I'm going to go Cowboys.
I'm going with my hometown. I did last week and got burnt with it. Falcons versus 49ers.
Falcons. 49ers too injured. Falcons just got a big win. Beat the Bills.
I'm going with the 49ers. Buccaneers versus Lions.
Ooh, that's a good game.
That's going to be a very good game.
That's a good game. I'm going to get Buck.
That's a Monday night game. You're going to get Buck?
I'm going to get Buck.
Buck C. Lions Rob. Because I think the Lions going to bounce back after losing to Kansas City. Texans versus Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Yeah, both Seahawks. All right. There we go. So this is what we got, man. Steelers versus Bengals. We both going with the Steelers. Rams versus Jags. C got the Jags. I got the Rams this week. Eagles versus the Vikings. C going with the Eagles. I'm going with the Vikings. Patriots versus Titans. We both got the Pats. Panthers versus Jets. We both going with the Panthers. Dolphins versus Browns. We both do Brown Bowl. We going with the Browns. Saints versus Bears. We both going with the Bears. Raiders versus Chiefs. We both going with the Chiefs. Colts and Chargers. I'm going with the Colts. They are on a tear to me. C is going with the Chargers, Giants, and the Broncos. I'm going Giants. C going the Broncos, Packers, and Cardinals. Both going with Packers. Commanders versus Cowboys. I'm going with the hometown DC squad. And C's going with the Cowboys. Falcons versus 49ers. I'm going with the 49ers. C going with the Falcons. Bucks and Lions. C's going with the Bucks. That's probably the right choice. I'm going with the Lions for a bounce back after that KC loss. Texas versus the Seahawks. We're both going with the Seahawks because Darnold is showing that he's a pretty decent quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He's a pretty decent quarterback. It wasn't just about a system. He's doing his thing. We'll see what pops off. If everything goes according to plan, both the 49ers and the Seahawks will be 5-2 next week as we talk. I got all the teams who are 4-2 in that NFC West. They'll all be 5-2 if my picks come true. So that's what'll happen on that one, man. Let's get to this one word today. We got about a minute.
This one word. No.
Of the day.
That is the Patriots coach.
Go ahead.
Nah, I mean, you had it.
Yeah, so Mike Vrabel, Titans coach, that is. That one word too. I almost said it again. He's the one word of the day because as he's getting fired, he just starts throwing everybody under the bus to include his quarterback.
No. That's the wrong coach. That's the wrong coach. Not right. You said the old coach, but I get what you're saying. That's not Mike Vrabel. That is Callahan.
Yeah, Callahan.
Yeah, my bad.
Did I say? Yeah, my bad.
Nah, you got me
Callahan.
when you said the old coach because the old coach was Mike Vrabel.
No, he is the old coach.
Yeah, this is true.
Callahan is there we go. Callahan, he's exiting the building and he's in this press conference, he's just starts throwing the whole thing, taking no ownership into nothing of what he didn't do, how he tried to do it. My brother, let me tell you something. You are 4-19. You won a season in 6 games. There will never be another coach to go a season in 6. You didn't even go a season and a half. You did a season in 6. You were 1-5 this year, 4-19 over your 1.5 senior tenure, and you have the audacity to talk about everybody but what you're doing. Now, there may be some truths to what you're saying, but what I need to see from you or any other coach who's about to get fired, look, I tripped. Unless it was just a toxic situation where Chicago. Now, if he was in Chicago, okay, I got you, my guy. They got you. But the way he exited on this interview, on his little exit, I got fired interview, it was like, you know what I'm saying, a woman scorn. I just hate to say it, no disrespect to my ladies, but that's how he came off, as a woman scorn. That's what I got for that one, bro.
That was embarrassing, just period. That was embarrassing that he did that, and he got to do better and have some grace as you leave. You was a bad coach. Accept it. That's it.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead,
hey, bro. Have you ever thought, I really enjoy what these guys are doing with this podcast. Can y'all do me a favor? Hit the like, subscribe, and notification button. Y'all can read, but I know we got the audio people, and if you've been listening to us, how can you help support us? How can you help be a blessing? Everybody that's in these comments, help us keep it going sometimes. You dig what I mean? Long days. We appreciate you. D, Crispy, Mr. G, Hagens, A Clear Conscience. I know he said he had to go. He got a prayer meeting he got to go to. We appreciate it. That's one way you can support. You can support financially if you feel like it. Go to the Cash App, Cash Sign, not the same podcast. Again, hit the like, subscribe, and notification button. This is what it looked like if you're still looking at the screen. This is what you need to do at any given time during the show. Hit that like button. Even if you've already hit subscribe and notification, hit the like button when you go back through. If you catch the show later, hit the like button, however you want to do it. See, can you show them what it look like if they hit the like button, brother? Just one more time for me. There you go. Like, subscribe, notification. And that's the way you can support both C and I for the Not the Same Sports Show. We appreciate that.
Yeah, man. With that being said, we'll be back tomorrow with our music and hot topics show. Make sure you tune in at the exact same time you tune in tonight, and you will enjoy some of the latest and greatest of CHH music, as well as positive hip-hop, as well as some great hot topics. We talk about everything. It's not limited to one thing. We talk about everything. So make sure you tune in tomorrow. I'm sure it'll be a good one. With that being said, I am C. Micah.
Redeem.
And we are out, man. We'll see y'all on mañana, a.k.a. tomorrow.
Yeah, tell them it's not the same. Just the podcast, and we call it not the same. Faith, culture, talking sports, get it in your brain. We might debate the golden and tell you that Jesus reigns. Then knock an episode about the part we not the same. Faith, culture, not the same. Boy, I feel like Robert Dean. And just like Robert been redeemed, glory to the King. I feel like C. Mike get this music with faith in it. Put the word on 808, I'm talking great stuff. Curry with the shot, boy, I'm talking long distance. Boy, you messing with a Grizzly, you would think I played in Memphis. We be going back and forth, this like Serena playing tennis. But it's LLC's up in this thing, that means we stand it's not the same. Just the podcast, and we call it not the same. Yeah, this the podcast, not the same. Faith, culture, talking sports, get it in your brain. We might debate the golden and tell you that Jesus reigns. Then knock an episode about the part we not the same.